Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing a Q&A, which I haven't done in a long time. I posted on Instagram and asked y'all to ask me some questions, and quite a few of y'all did, so that is what is on today's agenda. Also, I'm gonna get ready while I'm doing this, like we'll do my makeup, so we'll get a little bit of a makeup tutorial. Makeup, blah. I want to put on makeup, but then at the same time my skin has been like breaking. My chin has been the most tragic it's ever been since we had to start wearing masks originally, and it had finally started clearing up, and then we went to Orlando and went to Disney and stuff, and basically I had to wear a mask. You know, I was sweating and stuff, so it kind of just made my chin freak out again. So the first question is, would I move to a different state or city, somewhere like Atlanta, and would I move out of the South? I definitely wouldn't move out of the South. I mean, of course there are some cons to people who aren't from the South to living in the South, but this is where I've been born and raised, honey. So I like a more like slower paced, down to earth per se type of area. Okay, would I move out of my hometown? I would, but I wouldn't just move on a whim. In a whole relationship, my family's here. I'm more of a family type of girl, but I would move to Atlanta. Like if the opportunity presented itself and it was good for like me and Donovan, I would definitely be down to moving to Atlanta. Like I don't have a problem with being an Atlanta girl. It's still similar enough to me that I wouldn't feel like completely out of my element, but it's obviously more fast paced, there's more to do there, there's more black people there, but I definitely would be open to it. So if like one day y'all see me move to Atlanta, don't get your hopes up. But if one day I were to move to Atlanta, then I think that would be really cool. Yeah. Also, I haven't really been wearing foundation that much. I only put it on my chin just now because I feel like my chin looks bad, so I'm just gonna like cover up the little imperfections there. I'm not sure if I would be like living in Atlanta, but I may live like kind of on the outskirts and like be in driving distance of Atlanta, because I don't really care to be like in the noise and in the busyness. You know, I want to be able to like drive somewhere and not have to be in traffic. Okay, next question is, do I think I've outgrown YouTube? I definitely don't think I've outgrown YouTube, but I think sometimes it's just difficult to figure out like where I fit in the YouTube world, because obviously there's always different trends, always different things that people are getting interested in. Obviously I started YouTube when I was like a bit younger and living a different lifestyle. Like I said, I think it's just me trying to navigate where I fit in, like what type of content I want to upload, that I feel comfortable uploading, that I think is authentic to me and relates with me. Yeah, but I think with any job that you do, sometimes you plateau, you're trying to figure out what you want to do within that job, how you want to grow. When it comes to certain things like workload, things that I can control, I just try to go with the flow and not stress myself out too much about it. Let me blend my concealer real quick and we'll be back. Also, I'm not a channel that has a very like pinpointed niche. So basically, since I started my channel, I've vlogged, and of course there's other content here and there, whether it be hauls or just whatever. But with me vlogging, there are certain things I don't want to share that maybe when I was a little bit younger, first started, that I wanted to share. So it just varies. My next question is, what are some of my favorite online stores to shop at / my favorite athletic brand? I have an app. I have a, what do you call it? A little widget on my phone with all my shopping habits. To be honest, I haven't been shopping on Urban Outfitters in like 2 years. Lululemon is definitely my favorite, probably athletic brand. The leggings aspect is more important to me when I'm working out than like the tops. PacSun I don't shop at all. I need to like add some apps and delete some apps, honestly. And then I have Zara is like a fan fave. I feel like we all are loving Zara right now. And then y'all know I have my Drop app right here, which has all the stores that I shop frequently on, and I appreciate that because the app is free and I get rewards for shopping through them. Y'all know I use Drop all the time, and this video is sponsored by them. Some of the most popular stores they have on here right now, say for example Sephora, Sam's Club, which is crazy because I always shop for my groceries through Drop with Sam's because it's easy points for me to get. I have to get groceries like every single week. I'll go onto Sam's Club, I'll click shop now. I have the app on my phone, so it's gonna open it in the app, and then basically it always shows me my frequently ordered items. I'll just add them to my cart and then I check out. It's super simple and I get points back with Drop for spending my money when I was gonna spend it anyways. For example, right now I'll get 20 points per dollar that I spend at Sam's. So say if I spend like $50, you do the math. So when I get those points back, I can eventually accumulate however many, and then I can use those points to redeem rewards. I've been looking at this Lululemon gift card. It's $50 and I can use 50,000 points to get that gift card, and I can get me a pair of leggings for like half the price. So yeah, that's definitely beneficial because like I said, I'm spending my money regardless. I'm just shopping through Drop and getting something in return, which I wouldn't be getting if I was just shopping on Sam's or wherever else otherwise. So yeah, definitely check them out. Like I said, I'll put my link in the description box. It's free on the Google Play and Apple Store, and when you first download it, you'll get a $10 bonus, which equates to 10,000 points. So you can rack up some points already, which you can later use to redeem any type of reward that you would like they have to offer. But yeah, I'd probably say like Zara, Aritzia are like some of my most frequent places as of now. But like I said, I haven't been shopping, so I ain't been spending the money for real. I've been buying groceries from Sam's Club. Why is Donovan not in my vlogs anymore? How do I even do my makeup? What do I do next? Obviously there's no beef with Donovan. I love for him to be in my vlogs when it's necessary. Not necessary, but when it's a natural interaction that I'm gonna have. Donovan really wasn't in my videos last year either. I don't know if it's, like I said, it's because it's a longer period of time or what, but if you go back and look at 2020, he made a few appearances, but he's like barely in any thumbnails. Yeah, he's really just not in a lot of videos. Even when he was in the videos, except for probably like one, I can remember one video where we sat down and asked him questions about female products. He was kind of just like in them very briefly. It wasn't anything dedicated to him being really on the channel. Of course, I can't speak like 100%, but I'm pretty sure. Last year is when I moved in, and I intentionally stopped putting him in my videos because I knew that when I moved in, I didn't want to have him in my videos as frequently. Not because he did anything to me or anything like that, but this is like my real life. I'm in a real relationship. I knew that the dynamic of our relationship was gonna change, not because anything bad was gonna happen when I moved in, but simply because we were going from visiting each other, me sleeping over on the weekends, or him coming to visit me in college, to me living with him. Also, YouTube isn't Donovan's job in any sort, so of course, if I'm vlogging because we're gonna be hanging out on the weekend and going on a date, and we're both getting ready because we're about to go out, and I end up vlogging, it's a lot different than me waking up, me getting cute because I know I'm vlogging, and him like being busy doing other things and having a camera in his face. But yeah, basically it just boils down to the fact that this is my relationship and I didn't want to be putting it out there too much. I'm the type of person that I learn from other people's, I won't say mistakes, but I just see how it goes for other people, and I feel like sometimes when you just do too much, it doesn't seem like anything great is happening from it other than maybe like getting views. But and I'm not saying that he'll never be in my videos. He was just in a video when we went out of town. I don't want to just be having him on camera for people to like try to interpret our relationship all the time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm constantly putting my relationship on camera. I just feel like it makes people think they have more of an insight than they really do. It could be positive feedback, it could be negative feedback, but also I just feel like there's a lot of pressure on significant other relationships. Me and my sister could be on camera, and me and her could be like not vibing in that second because we're siblings, and sometimes you just don't vibe. But that doesn't take away from our relationship. We just might be having a moment, I'm not vibing. But if the same thing were to happen with me and Donovan, it's like some underlying issue, and it's like, not really. That doesn't mean that our relationship is falling apart. It's just like was vibing. I don't know. Also, it's kind of like a thing, you know, sometimes when YouTubers, like, they have a relationship, they break up, and then their next relationship they don't put on camera. Me and Donovan have been together since I was in college, and when I was in college I decided that I wanted to put him on camera a lot more. I've obviously grown up since I was in college. I didn't need to break up with him to get into a new relationship to decide that I didn't want to necessarily put my relationship on camera as much anymore. It was definitely a transition that I slowly started taking him off camera, but it's just really the same thing. It's just the same person. So no beef with Donovan. I love him so much. Maybe in the future I'll put him on just like a little bit more. I just don't want people to feel like I'm showing them so much that they feel like they can really have like any type of valid opinion on my relationship, because at the end of the day nobody really knows what's going on, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I feel like when people show too much, people do feel like they know what's going on, and they start putting their opinions where nobody really asks, and their opinions are like wrong. And like I said, that hasn't really happened to me, but I wanted to go ahead and like nip it in the bud before it happened. Just because, like I said, Donovan isn't somebody that I'm dating for a profit or anything like that. Not like other people are doing that, but I'm just saying that's just what I chose to do for my relationship. What am I doing? So yes, love Donovan. He'll be on here sometimes when needed for a check. I'm kidding. And you would do it too for a check. But yeah, it was definitely something. It's just really funny that people have been asking about it more, because like when I moved in, I was telling my mama and stuff, I was like, yeah, I'm about to stop putting Donovan on my channel so much. And for a while, I mean, kind of went unnoticed. Like, I mean, I would get comments here and there like, what, where's Donovan? Blah, blah, blah. Do y'all live together? I think we're gonna do a speed round real quick. Do I want to put on eyeliner? Not really, because girl, I'm looking kind of cute already. This is like nice little cute little natural beat we love to see. Okay, speed round. Can we see your natural hair? Child, I would love to see my natural hair. Now I'm playing. Of course I always see my natural hair when I get my sew-ins and stuff. My stylist always wants me to get a blowout, but I just be like, bruh, I don't be feeling like it. But I do want to get a blowout one day, so whenever I get a blowout, I'll 100% will show y'all. What time was I born? I can't tell you what time I was born exactly, sis, because I can't remember. I've asked my mama too many times to count, and I could probably search in the messages, but if you're curious, I am a Pisces sun, I am a Virgo rising, and I'm a Gemini moon. So do with that what you will. Do I make websites? No, I don't. Every graphic designer is different. I'm not an illustrator. I don't make websites. I cannot code. I didn't like coding. We had to do it a little bit when I was in college. That was not my favorite thing in the world to do. No, I don't make websites. And like I said, I'm not an illustrator either. Nobody asked me that, but I'm just telling y'all. So I don't be drawing and stuff. Like, I can do a couple quick sketches, but if you want me to like be Picasso, baby, no. That's just not my strong suit. I probably could draw, but I don't have the patience for that. And maybe I just simply don't have the talent for it either. I don't know. Oh, another hair question. Is my hair natural? Yeah, it is. What editing software do I use for my videos? Final Cut Pro. But I used iMovie for a long while, and it definitely gets the job done. If you can finesse, I definitely used to finesse. I used to like go out of my way to try to do extra stuff more than just the standard iMovie like functions. But what is my favorite Jordan number? I really like ones, but I've always liked ones before it was kind of hype. And then also I really like fours. I just feel like they look so cute and tiny on my feet. And threes are nice too, because they also, I mean, obviously they're similar to fours, but they look like a little bit fatter than fours, and they're like cute, like small little chunky feet. So yeah, and I'm trying to think. Oh, let me put on some lip gloss. Cute little summertime makeup. Now we'll just get into some more questions. I won't stop it here. Do I want to get married? Are we getting married anytime soon? Yes, I want to get married. Are we getting married anytime soon? I don't know, sweetie. I ain't proposing. But yeah, I'm not in a rush. Everybody does things at their own pace. And I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it'll come. I'm not pressed. In the grand scheme of things, we're young. Obviously, I don't know how long I'm gonna live, but we have plenty of time to be together if we are gonna get married. So yeah, I'm really not on anybody's ticking time bomb. When I get engaged, y'all won't be the first to know, but y'all will find out, you know what I'm saying? It still gets you a Jonathan, to be honest. Okay, this is a good question. Do I feel being an influencer has made me self-conscious? I don't think so at all, truthfully. I could see how being an influencer could make people self-conscious. I don't know, I just feel like I have a pretty good understanding that like everybody's life is different and everybody moves at like a different pace. And if you're just talking physically, I just try to be authentic and true to myself, and if people relate to it, then they relate to it, and if they don't, or they don't notice me, then that's also, you know, that's okay too. But social media doesn't make me self-conscious. Like I said before, it's me versus me, so a lot of times if I am comparing myself, I am comparing myself to my own credentials, not to other people. And I feel like that really helps me. But yeah, I don't know. This question could go a lot of ways when it comes to being self-conscious, because it could be about me physically. It could be about, am I self-conscious about what people think of me when I'm putting myself on social media? Would I do a meetup? I would like to say yes, because of course, I love people that like really support me and vibe with me, and I like notice people who always comment on my videos and who are always like nice to me and stuff. So I would love to say yes in that regard. Like I would love to meet you individually. Like if I were just to see you on the street and you see me, definitely 100% come talk to me. I would do fine in that setting. It's making me anxious right now. I just don't think I can do that. That is so I don't think I could do a meetup, but I can definitely like see you by yourself. Also, that means people aren't coming to meet me. Okay, also a good question. I know people are curious. So this is gonna be like a plethora of questions that are smushed together, but they're like in the same realm. Can we see some of your other talents? Am I working graphic design firm? Would I work at a graphic design firm? What's some of my latest projects? And do I have a 9-to-5? Blah blah. Yes, I'm working outside of YouTube. There's quite a few things I want to do that have nothing to do with like graphic design or YouTube, because I obviously want to continue to grow my streams of income. If I could retire soon and just solely be making passive income, that would be the ultimate goal. But yeah, I have been working on other things. I personally don't like to talk about them on my YouTube channel. It's just nice for me to not feel like everybody knows everything that's going on in my life, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, any specific brand or company that I'm working with, I probably wouldn't say, unless I feel like it would be beneficial to the brand to put y'all on, because y'all would be interested in it. But as far as just to say like I'm doing, it really has nothing to do with YouTube. It's kind of pointless for me. I would just be saying it, and for what? With graphic design and me doing YouTube for so long, it's kind of opened doors to other things. So basically I can be a social media manager or a marketing manager for a lot of different companies, which is super cool because it's just like a different type of element. I learn different things, and I like to like learn and experiment with new stuff. And a lot of times if I'm interested in a job or I'm applying for a job, a lot of them that aren't specifically graphic design, being a social media manager, a marketing manager, anything of the sort, it has something to do with branding. Obviously I'm a graphic designer, I understand branding, and a lot of times they want a person who has a BFA in graphic design, or you know, they don't have to, they can understand it, but a lot of times. And so being that I have been on YouTube for so long and I've learned a lot just about social media, they've been going hand in hand, so that's cool. And I've been getting a lot of opportunities like that. I feel like a lot of the world realized last year with COVID that a lot of people can work from home, so more remote opportunities are available. So yeah, I've added that to my resume, and I've been doing more things like that, and you just get to work with it a little more than like if you're just designing like a logo or something. You kind of just like do that, might give them like a brand strategy, and you go on about your day, your life. But with something like this, it's like something you get to continue to do and you see it grow. Who knows how long I'll continue going down this path, but yeah, I think it's nice how graphic design and me being on social media has like been able to give me this type of opportunity. Do I have baby fever? No. I'm so sorry. I don't have baby fever. No, I don't get baby fever. I just understand that there's more to babies in this quick little video that I'm seeing, you know? So it's like, no, babe. Also have a question. How many kids do I want? So, okay, I definitely want one child. We had talked about 2, possibly, because like 1 for me and 1 for him. Like obviously not that for real, but 2 is like a nice little even number, you know, not doing too much. But then I've been seeing these TikTok videos of like, bro, do not have more than 1 kid. It's just like 1 is enough. You think you want to have 2 because you want them to have somebody to play with? Take them to school, play at the park. I don't know, play with the neighbors. So I don't know, we'll see. I guess I'd have to see how the first one goes whenever that time comes, and see if I would want to have more, but definitely 1, possibly 2. Okay, somebody asked me tips for budgeting. I'm not like a budgeting expert by any means, but personally I just don't spend what I don't have. Definitely save my money. I spend within my means, below my means, honestly. I set aside certain amounts of money frequently. I try to live like, I don't know, my account that I frequent, that I just like use, like my debit card, I try to keep the amount of money in there pretty low, and it just helps me not spend too much money, because it's like, obviously I have it and I can just transfer it if I need to, but I don't like to do that at all. And like I said, keeping my credit up, we got 800 credit scores in this house, babe. And that's all thanks to me and my mama too. But my mama, I think last year was her last year working her like 9-to-5 job that she's had, and she went out and started her own business. And even before she started her business, she's been keeping me on track so that I had good credit and I knew how to take care of my finances, which I really appreciate, because I've never had bad credit. I just didn't have no credit at one point, obviously, like we all start. So yeah, my mama went out and started her own business, and I'll put it in the description box. It's a credit repair business. I obviously don't need credit repair, but she's just helped me, like I said, learn how to get my credit score high, taught me how to make my payments so that I can like make the most out of it. But even when I use my credit card, if you're trying to budget, I don't spend what I don't have. I buy something and then I pay it in full, you know, stuff like that, just to help build my credit, whatever, blah blah. But yeah, if you need your credit repaired, or you're interested in just like learning more about credit, because I think she gives like a free consultation, then I'll put it in the description box and y'all can go to her Facebook, her Instagram. She got all the things, and it's really cool because I made her a logo for it like years ago when I was in college, because she told me a long time ago that she wanted to do this, and she took a lot of time studying it and learning more about it before she finally, you know, started doing this last year. So I was really excited for her, really proud of her. It's been going very well for her, and I know she's excited and enjoying it. But yeah, my mama might be able to give you some better budgeting tips, but she's definitely helped me get this 800 credit score, sweetie. How's my mental health? Well, if I didn't answer this honestly, then I'd be lying. I'm straight. Do you plan on taking any out of the country vacations? I'd love to. If I'm going out of the country, I'd probably want to go with Donovan, just because I want to see more places with him and stuff. I just don't know when we'll like find the time, but hopefully soon. Okay, well, that is it for this Q&A. I obviously didn't get to all of the questions. I try to answer the most asked ones though. But anyways, I enjoyed it. I'll see you on my next video, so bye.